Alright guys, so Nick coming in hot here with a very quick tutorial. If you do not know how to prep a panel or your full car for a ceramic coating application. So under normal circumstances, you want to try and level the paint as best as you can. The better the prep, the better the coating will always behave. So the tools in my hand I've got right now, I've got a cordless polisher in my hand. I have got sort of very beautiful House Rags towels. I have got the Freebird, I've got the Mr. Twister, and I have got the final leveling towels. Now, at this point, my personal recommendation to you, you can play it by ear depending on the heat, the polish that you're using, and how sticky the paint is. Usually, my go-to is to break a polish down with something like a Mr. Twister, and then the final buff, I like to take the beautiful Freebird. This is probably my favorite towel anyway, in terms of acquiring and removing product. So that's the microfiber wet and sorted. On the polisher, we have got the clean by pan, one-step pad. It's firm enough, it's soft enough, so basically I can now manipulate the polish to whether do I want it to cut more, do I want it to finish more. That will be completely up to me, and obviously the pad is going to allow me to do this. And the weapon of choice today, I've got Detail Co. Endgame. This panel does not need a heavy paint correction. The paint is in good shape, but it could do with a very light polish. So, good pad, good polish, 50-50 paint. It's going to be a perfect test. So, always shake your foot up as best as you can, just to make sure all the abrasives are going. Now, what I like to do, because it's a fresh pad, I actually over-apply a little bit. I'm pad priming at the same time. So usually I do 4 dots. Now I've done 6. Now whether you like to dab it out or not, I personally don't dab. I just move it real quick. Medium speed tapping. Priming the pad first. Right, I know the pad's good to go. Speed set before. Medium breaker. You're just letting the sea do the work. Look how many it is for $100. Let the machine do the work. Now, if you have by accident overworked your polish, you've used the wrong pipe combination or the paint is just not taking your compound, Mr. Twister is the perfect towel. It's got a very tight weave to it, so it's going to basically, I call this towel the samurai sword. You're going to take it through, just one wipe, it's just gone, right? But because I know that the polish has worked in my favor and how I've controlled it, I haven't overworked it, the Freebird would be my personal favorite towel. Look, and you're just taking the product off. No pressure. Look at that. Now, if you want, you can flip it on its opposing side, the virgin fibers. You do this. Just make sure everything's gone. Now that the panel is prepped, we're ready to go on to the next stage. So whatever level of paint correction you've just done, 1 step, 10 step, it really doesn't matter. Paint is polished, but it's still contaminated now with the oils. Best thing I would recommend is you take a very premium panel wipe and really go to town on this. This is the most important step right now. If you get this wrong, your coating will not adhere. So all the tens and tens or maybe even hundreds of hours that you have done in polishing may go to waste. So, got the panel wipe, and there's no real science to this. You just wipe it, just make sure you hit the whole polished area. I've just degreased this, and if you wish, I'm a two towel man. Take a virgin towel like this, you just dry it off. And now you're going to hear a very nice test. You're going to get that trademark sound. Listen to this. Squeaky clean, polished, now degreased, ready to be protected. So the way the package will come for you is you will have a black insert cap, which we have already just taken out, and you have a very nice, perfect output dripper. We have tested these actually. I know it's a basic dripper quote. We have tested the right output. So again, you take out the black cap, you put in your dripper as fast as you can, push it down, okay, and put a top back on. So, on today's video, we're going to be doing Paint Serum 4. Now, Paint Serum 4, like I've already mentioned, is the golden boy. You're getting very close to the correct level of coating, but still keeping it at the ease of use of an entry-level coating. So you're almost getting the best of both worlds, but not truly either or. So you're right in the middle. It's perfect. Now, the interesting case study with this car, I don't know if you can see, but half of the hood here, PPF'd, this is paint. So traditionally, I would recommend that you do a PPF serum on this, paint serum on that. Now, if you come across this situation and new to you car, or you're a pro detailer, and you're thinking, well, I'm not going to crack a fresh bottle of PPF serum, because all of the serums are completely absorbable and flexible, I would personally go all the way through with your paint serum of choice, in this case, Paint Serum 4. So I'm not going to teach you how to suck an egg, however, because this is not just a coat, this is a paint serum that absorbs or partially absorbs into the clear coat in the PPF. What I would recommend, especially on your first application, is make sure the pads is extra primed. A little bit thicker than usual, okay? So first of all, you need to make sure you get no oxygen in the coating. Okay, so what you will instantly notice is the coating will sweat itself or bead itself, and then in terms of the panels, it'll go like this. So that's where the partial absorption actually happens. Now, whether you go in circles like this, almost like wax, or straight lines, really doesn't matter, as long as you're almost going back over yourself just to make sure the coverage is even, you'll be perfect. Now, you should, within around 15 seconds, feel an unbelievable amount of slickness beginning to build. Right. Boom. That's how it's done. Now, how can you tell when you're wet coating up? Now, each condition is different. If you're from where Jamie is, it's warm and it's humid, you will have slightly less time. If you're where we are right now in Idaho, it's slightly cooler and the humidity is low, you've got a bit more time. Now, in certain conditions, this will either rainbow or it will sweat itself. In this case, it's going to sweat because there's hardly any humidity. And you're going to see this. It will look like a wax. As soon as you can get a clean swipe, which I'm getting right now, it's good to go. So, I like doing minimal, the two-towel method. Why is that? The first towel itself, you're going to be picking up around 85% of the product. And this is what you want to do. You want to take this off first, but still leave a haze. There's a tiny little bit of haze around. Now, at this point, once you start doing more and more of the vehicle, you don't want to particularly flip the towel and do it. So you take a virgin towel, and you just want to, now at this point, make sure you've picked everything up. Now, the advantage with this coating, how slick is it? How are you going to feel it through the camera? What is the experience? So right now, it's very slick, but this is not the party piece of this. 6 hours, 12 hours, 18, 24 hours. You will, if you take the same towel and do this, over 24 hours, this coating will begin to cure and it will begin to get slicker and slicker. So if you come back overnight and hit the same towel On the paint, I feel like candy already, but if you do it over 24 hours, it will be the slickest thing you'll ever feel on your hood. It's like a piece of ice all over your car. So, what is the coating doing right now? The coating is actually partially absorbing into the clear coat, partially absorbing into PPF, on this hope because PPF. And what it's doing is making almost a new surface. So the clear coat's already here, like this towel. PPF Serum is in union right now, and what you will get is two mixed together and you will get a completely new surface, and this is how you will feel it. That's PPF Serum 4 for you. Let it do its thing, let it absorb, let it cure. Still keep the same precautions. I personally wouldn't recommend to get water on this for at least 4 hours if you can. If you're in the space like we are now, if this is your home garage or professional studio or professional shop, leave it overnight. Let it cure. I would still recommend do not wash with any harsh soaps for at least 7 days. After this, it is resistant to pH 1 all the way to pH 14. PPF Serum 4, about to change your world.